Hey guys, what's going on? Chin's back here, back with another amazing gameplay for you guys today. Now the gameplay you're watching right here is a 65 kill TDM on the map Overflow. If you this is in multi-team, and this is tied for the most kills in a 6 enemy base TDM, if that makes any sense. And it's the most multi-team kills, and it's tied for the most just regular TDM kills. So very impressive gameplay. Now, if you don't know, there is only 65 kills. Oh, sorry, only 75 kills up for grabs in a regular TDM or a multi-team TDM, and he gets 65 of them. Now, I'm not good at maths, so unfortunately, I can't do the percentages, but you can pretty much, that is pretty much a lot of the kills that he have what's up for grabs. So definitely a very impressive gameplay, and the gameplay is also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's by a guy named Montrose City. His link will be in the description. He just made a new YouTube channel, so definitely go subscribe to him, and so when he does upload his first video, you can be up to date and be first to know about it. If YouTube sub boxes don't stuff up on you, because they've been really stuffing up on me lately. It's really unfortunate, but there's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, you can make a tweet. You can follow me on Twitter, or you can follow people on Twitter. I do have a Twitter account, but I don't use it at all, so don't bother following me. If you do want to follow it, it's No Chickens. That's my YouTube name. No Chickens with 2 I's and the 1 at the end. So I just want to mention that, but I don't post on it, so just don't follow me on it, I guess you could say. But anyway, some multi-team tips and tricks I can give you guys is to be more aware of your surroundings, to be more cautious. Now, the reason I say this is because multi-team is more fast-paced than any other game mode. It's even more fast-paced than ground war. Maybe not TDM multi-team, but definitely hardpoint multi-team. It's faster. It's more fast-paced than ground war. Maybe not kill-wise, but in score-wise, it's definitely more fast-paced, and it's really enjoyable. It's the way to keep the game more interesting, because I get pretty bored and I get pretty mad at ground war. But at multi-team, I don't really get mad. Of course, if you die by some ridiculous death, then you're gonna be a little mad. But I mean, I've raged a lot less than I do than I would in ground war. So it's really a lot of fun to play. So I definitely recommend you try it out if you're getting bored of ground war or whatever other game modes, or whatever your main game mode is. So anyway, now the reason why multi-team is so more fast-paced than any other game modes is because of the free teams. Now, that's pretty obvious, but how it works is that, well, there's many factors that come into it, but the main factor, in my opinion, is the spawns. And because there's free teams, it changes the spawns up completely and makes them a lot more hectic. So let's start with the start of the game. Now, in this game, he spawns on the side he spawns. There's that side, and also there's the other side, which is pretty much opposite the map. And that's how it's like in any TD or regular TDM or any other game mode in the game. But there's also a third spawn because of the third team. Now, where they spawn, you see where he started this game. It's to the left. If you go down, if you want to go back to the start of the video, you can just remember it. It's to the left in the middle. In that little alleyway, outdoor alleyway thing, where there's a lot of like those flanking routes and that. Not the main sniper one, but the other one on the left hand side of where he spawned. If that makes any sense at all, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But that's where the third spawn is. I believe that's where it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's where it would be. So yeah, and because of this, it makes the game to start off with a lot more fast paced, and it makes it so you reach each other quicker, which means the momentum gets rolling earlier, and it just keeps carrying on, and you can start off your game a lot quicker. Now also, throughout the whole game, kind of Treyarch's main idea, Treyarch's main goal, I guess, for a game with spawning is to spawn you as far away from the enemy team as possible. Now this is pretty hard to do when there's 3 teams, because teams kind of tend to follow each other a little bit. I mean, I try to be away from my team as much as possible, but if you just, if you're bit of an if you're versing like noobs, not really, maybe not even just noobs, but if you're versing just casual players that don't really know, not really giving a shit or anything, and they're just playing the game to have fun, or just playing the game to play the game. They all kind of follow each other, and so the game and the teams are going to be spread out across the map, looking for each other. So this makes it a bit harder for them to spawn you far away, because everyone's going to be spread out, and because there's two different teams, they're all going to be on two different sides. Normally in a 6v6 mode, one team will just be packed on one side. I mean, maybe there'll be one or two on the other side, but I mean, majority of people will just be all on one side, and then Treyarch can spawn the other team on the other side of where those 3 or 4 people are. But that makes it a lot harder in this game mode. So hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. Hope you guys learned some of those tips and put them into consideration if you're thinking about playing multi-team. Remember to go subscribe to Montreux City's link will be in the description as well as mine, and peace people.